Going on, guys? That dude Sirraj, peace. How you hanging? A little bit of card talk for you. So basically, what kind of sparked me to do this one, right? Chilling yesterday with the wife, and you know, we having a good time, spending some time together. Finally, we're on vacation for a couple days. You know, but I brought up that the incident in England, I think it was England, with the extremists, the two extremist dudes that wound up killing the British soldier. And you know, there's a lot of discussion that you can have. I guess it's around that one incident on, you know, different angles and different subject matter. But the thing I kind of want to focus on, you know, since this is more of a gun channel and pro Second Amendment type situation, the fact that, and I don't know if you've seen the video. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. But they run this guy over, apparently. You know, you can see the smashed up car. Two black guys, you know, seem African descent, African lineage somewhere. Get out, and they're like, you know, they stab this guy up. This guy comes over to the camera guy, and this isn't a cameraman, you know, he's not with a news agency or anything like that. Just a bystander that's just sitting there, just recording the whole thing, you know. I mean, it's not like this is just a fight or a brawl or, you know, just somebody just going having a fit. These are two men stabbing, hacking, and chopping up a guy in the middle of the street in broad daylight. Okay? And folks are just standing there. Some people just walking on like, you know, like this is like every day. Now, there's some countries where maybe that is every day, unfortunately. You know, but this is like, you know, in the middle of England. And people are just like, you know, is this real? Is it not real? Are people just in shock? Are people just like, I don't want to see this, you know? And what kind of, I guess, got my mind turning was that if that was here in America, you know, where we can have guns, you know, where there are concealed carry citizens that will be willing to stand up to certain evils against society and against people, what something like that have had, you know, would that have transpired here? You know, because we know how the firearm situation is over there. They don't really have any options, and I don't think anybody's crazy enough to, I don't know, get into a knife fight with two guys that are seemingly, you know, before, of course, they start speaking. Well, one guy starts speaking, it's like, you're not off your rocker. You know, you just have an intent, and you kind of carried out what you feel you needed to carry out. You know, so it wasn't like a psychopath. But my first instinct, if I just saw somebody run somebody over, jump out, and then start stabbing them, it's kind of like, okay, this guy's crazy. You know, and one thing my wife had brought up, well, if you was to, you know, shoot him or incapacitate him, now would you be made into a, you know, would you be breaking the law, basically? You know, and I mean, I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I'm pretty sure no. I don't really see this country's laws to be the type that will, well, selectively will put you in a position where you are legitimately defending life and limb of another seemingly innocent citizen, you know, where you would be made out to be the bad guy. You know, now if it was like an argument at a bar or club or something, and, you know, somebody's in a fist fight, some folks you don't even know, you decide to shoot a guy, that's different, potentially. But something like this where, you know, a guy just got randomly ran over and they're hacking and cutting them up with butcher knives, I'm pretty sure that would warrant somebody at least getting shot in the leg. But most likely, you know, you're just gonna get shot some kind of way. And my thinking behind that is, if this was, you know, it's not like he jumped down and said, hey, this is my intention on what I'm gonna do for this guy. I mean, that's not gonna happen. As far as I'm concerned, after they're done hacking that guy, they may just pick somebody else, you know, because it might have just been a random thing, you know, just go run over and kill some bystanders for whatever twisted reason. You know, so at that point, I would consider myself in danger and my family in danger. And yeah, I would have, you know, tried to do my best to take somebody down until the police arrived, which is another point of discussion. Supposedly, some people say it took the police 20 minutes to get there. Others say it took 30 minutes to get there. Bottom line, that's insane. When you have a society that you've de-armed, people can still get killed or hurt or be victims of violence and murder and aggression and all these other things, and you have a response time like that, that's a broken system. That's a broken system. That's throwing people to the wolves. And understandably, I guess, this is not something that happens often or is common there, but if there's more people like him and that's their new way of exacting revenge or following through on what they think they have to do to send a message, then it could become more normal. And then how are you going to handle that? Because I'm not getting in a knife fight, without a gun. Just put it that way. But even still, something like that, even if I didn't have a firearm on me, I would still feel compelled to, grab a pole, get in the car, run, something. You know what I mean? But to just the way the people are just standing there and just standing there, it's like you really have to question the mindset that the citizens have been forced to have, where you're really just defenseless and you can't do anything. You have to rely on law enforcement to come and save you. Now, don't get me wrong, law enforcement does have a very active and serious role in our communities. It's not perfect. They're not perfect. They're humans, and it's a system, and systems has flaws sometimes, or just bad days sometimes. I don't know, but they're necessary, but they can't be the only means of protection of self, because self-protection starts with the word self. So I think it's kind of self-explanatory. But I don't know. So what do you guys think, man? I'm just, it's just the whole thing it was disgusting, just for something like that to happen in broad daylight, and nobody really do anything about it. That's kind of what I'm stuck on now. I'm sure, maybe in the forum this might turn into a different, might go a couple different ways. But, I just want to hear what you guys think. Do you think that that's something that would happen here? If ever, even if, say, we didn't have guns, are Americans capable of having that mindset where you can watch somebody get killed and maimed and you just do nothing about it except whip your camera out and videotape it or take pictures of it? Is that what we've been reduced down to as people? Because that's, that's like, being a gazelle or being a zebra and watching a lion kill another zebra, and all the zebras just run off, and the lion's not challenged as he's just eating the zebra. But that's animal, that's nature. That's the animal world. That's the animal kingdom. So that's to be expected. But have we been reduced down to just being another part of the animal kingdom, or do we still have any of our humanity left? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm kind of at my destination, so I will holler at y'all probably in the next range talk. So be safe. Happy shooting. Take care of yourselves out there, guys. Peace.